Mic check, mic check. What's kicking, family? I'm glad you've clicked in so I can check in with you. All right, this is Mr. Batch coming at you after a Nick loss. No, it's not a Nick win. Oh, some of those who be trolling want to see something like that. Sorry, I'm going to put the kibosh on that just in case you figuring that I would come out here and only talk on a W. No, I'm going to talk about a loss also. Because I'm watching the games from end to end now. I'm going to tell you the truth. There was a minute there where I would only watch like the first quarter, or I'd had the TV on and the radio on and run around the house and then come back with 2 minutes left. No, the Knicks got me from start to finish, family. They got me from start to finish. Tough game for the Knicks. Double digits from Mr. Big Shot, Melo, and Stat. What can you say about Howard? He's a beast. Jameer Nelson did us in late in the game. Lack of defense. No rebounds. No stops. That's how it got dwindled away. Richardson did a number on Melo. Melo wasn't able to get his shots off coming down the end of the fourth quarter. A tough way to take a loss. We've got 18 games in the month of March. We don't have the luxury of like how the big three got together in Miami and had a whole season to get together and figure it out. We're doing this on the fly, just like Stat said, doing it on the fly. And look, we're going to have to pick up the wins and learn how to play with each other as we go. And I think we're going to be pretty good. I believe that. I know that. The Knicks are going to be a problem in the playoffs. Now, real quick, as I close this bit out about the NFL. I just heard a news report that the $4 billion that the TV people or all the networks were going to give the NFL is not going to be in the back pocket of the owners. Wow, I heard somebody break it down. It's about 125, 150 million per owner of that money that they was to get. Along with hearing about that, I heard also that a judge had I don't know whether he had ruled or said something to the effect that it was illegal for the owners to get that money. That's probably why they're not getting that money now, because the judge said that. And the NFL owners was preparing for this lockout since 2008. Wow. Ooh, this is a rough one. But with the turn of events about the owners not getting the $4 billion, means is that they're going to have to negotiate. They ain't going to have no fallback money, which is great. And that means that we should be able to see our season come in next year. I'm going to love that. And I'm going to leave on this note. They talk about millionaires versus billionaires. The average span of a football player is something like 3 to 4 years, 5 years tops. But we're looking at 3 years. Make your money. And I have more in common. With the millionaires than the billionaires. Why? It could be a family member that made it to the pros. Could have been a friend of mine, close friend of mine, kid that could have made it to the pros. It could have been a kid that I coached or coached against that made it to the pros that's a millionaire. So you know what I say? Get your money. Get your money. There's enough to go around. NFL has the best payouts. Their ratings are crazy. Super Bowl breaks records every year. So don't kill the golden goose. And on that note, Mr. Batch is out of here like he stole something. Peace.